Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another video on Disney Dreamlight Valley. So right now, I'm taking shelter in this awesome new gazebo I found in Scrooge's shop the other day. I had no idea it existed. It's 6,000 star coins. And yeah, I just had to place it here and ever after. I don't know if it's just me, but ever since the Storybook Vale update, it's been raining way more often in my game. But we're actually about to get another one in 2 days, on Wednesday. The So Delightful update that will come with Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, a new star path, and some other stuff. We got the patch notes today from Gameloft, and I have mixed feelings about it. So let's go over these new patch notes. Starting with new content available to all players, we have Sally joining the Valley, bringing her signature patchwork style to her Friendship Quest rewards. A new star path, add some winter whimsy to your Valley with the Frost and Fairy star path. Dabble in Fae fashions for your avatar and decorate with crystalline furniture items and other enchanting rewards. Okay, I'm intrigued by this theme. I'll need to see more first before I get really excited about it. But okay, even more rewards await. Players who claim all items from the free and premium tracks of the Frost and Fairy Star Path can continue the fun with a bonus rewards tab featuring color variants and other rewards. And, oh, I hate it when other games do this, because then it gives me FOMO when there's any sort of new items on these Battle Pass like things. It doesn't matter to me if it's just considered a bonus. No, I gotta have it in order to consider myself having completed the Battle Pass for the season. So just have everything. Just have the regular path and leave me alone after until the next one comes out. So the only game I've played with this mechanic that I feel respects my time is Splatoon 3, where they have the normal 100 catalog levels where you get brand new items, but then after you hit level 100, you unlock the extra catalog, where all that happens with it is every 10 levels you get to open a mystery box that comes with items that you can already get in the game normally. So you're not going to miss out on new items or variants or whatever if you don't do that bonus catalog at all. If Dreamlight Valley's bonus tab was just things that are already in the game, like harvestables or elixirs for the royal tools, I'd be totally fine with that. I'm just not okay with locking any sort of new items behind a bonus path, even recolors. Anyways, getting back to the other stuff, the Gift of Giving event returns. Collect festive wrapping paper to create seasonal decorations and finish your festive fish collection with rare seasonal aquatic life. Okay, I figured those things would return. However, a warning to newer players: do not put your festive fish in chests or any storage, because when you're cooking stuff, the game does not distinguish between the regular fish and the festive variant. So people have accidentally cooked all of their festive fish and then they just don't have them anymore. And that's really annoying. So it would be nice if they actually fixed that, or if they even introduced proper aquariums that we can put the fish in and not just decorative ones. I mean, how cool would it be to see your collected fish just swimming around in an aquarium, right? But yeah, just put them on a table or something, even though it looks pretty awkward. Up next, do you want to craft a snowman? Alongside the Gift of Giving event, keep an eye out for a chest in your plaza that will kick off a new seasonal task. New gifts under the seasonal tree. Make sure to play in late December to claim new seasonal surprises in the Dream Castle. Yep, I remember when they did that in the past. And then weekly rotation galore. Yeah, we'll get more Dream Snap themes and new stuff in the premium shop. Scrooge's will also have new items, including ones inspired by the Lion King, and also other items from villager homes. And here's an interesting one. So everything with Disney Dreamlight Valley, including the DLC, will be available in Brazilian Portuguese. There's this one person on Twitter where every single time Dreamlight Valley posts something, I've always seen them reply saying, "Oh, this is cool, but please add Brazilian Portuguese to the game." And it's been going on, I think, for years now. And at this point, I figured it was never going to happen, but wow, they're finally doing it. Moving on to improvements for all players. Dream Snaps added a new feature, Top Dream Snaps of the Week. This showcase will feature the top 3 images in each weekly challenge in order of the highest scored points among eligible players who agreed to share the submissions. Players can choose to opt out of this feature due to compliance with certain rules and standards. PlayStation players are not eligible to participate in this feature. That's interesting, and I think would be a really good source of getting inspiration while in the game without having to like look on Dreamlight Valley's Discord or on Reddit or anywhere else. And that is good you can opt out, but that's sad that PlayStation players are left out of it. And I know they promised previously that cross-save was going to happen for PlayStation players later this year, but it looks like that's not going to happen anymore, because unless they bring out like some smaller hotfix update that has it, we're either not going to get that until 2025, or just something happened that caused this to fall through completely and is just not going to happen at all. Under Other, 4 floating islands themed after the Plaza, Forest of Valor, Sunlit Plateau, and the Frosted Heights biomes arrive, and give your valley a new look with 16-point rotation. This feature allows players to rotate houses, landscaping items, and furniture to their heart's content. This is easily the thing I am most excited about. Like, this is going to give such a refresh to decorating. Even recently when I was doing my dream snaps, I was like, oh man, I wish I had this feature right now. So yeah, I'm so glad. I hope eventually we'll be able to place items off grid so that, for example, we can have chairs align with dining tables more easily. Actually, even with this gazebo here, I have a great example, because yesterday I was trying to place a purple bench that I felt matched perfectly, but with the amount of tiles that it covers, I could not place it in the center. I had to place it off to the left or off to the right, and that was just way too annoying to me, so I ended up placing this bigger couch instead. The last new thing is some pond-like furniture items, such as the relaxing oasis and watering hole, will now feature some areas where water-based furniture and landscaping items can be placed. That sounds pretty neat. Just a nice way of personalizing existing items. So here are these 2 mentioned items. So I don't imagine we could fit a whole lot onto these. Maybe like the water lilies from one of the previous star paths, but still, it is kind of a nice idea. There are a number of bug fixes, but not too many that I feel are worth mentioning. The only one in the base game that I saw was like, oh, that's pretty annoying, is where sometimes during dialogue with other characters, those characters may just randomly turn away from your avatar. So it's just like you're talking to their back. And with the Storybook Veil, they are fixing that issue where sometimes flowers spawn underneath the bridge in the bind, and then it causes your game to freeze if you try to pick them up. And there's also the possibility of logs appearing over the water where you can't get them. That's supposed to be fixed as well. And there's this exploit that's come to light where if you use an elixir for the shovel and you go digging, I think you can actually do this in any biome in the Vale, but I first saw that in the Elysian Fields in Mythopia, where you can get so many memories from digging, like very rapidly, if you use a shovel elixir. So yeah, I'm disappointed but not surprised that they're fixing that. Memories are so hard to come by in this game, because once you get to a certain point, you just keep getting coins, and then it becomes so rare that you get new memories. For me, that especially happens with gardening and mining, so it becomes nearly impossible to complete memories. I think I've only completed 5 in total in the base game, none of the DLC ones, I'm not counting the ones that you get like just in one shot, but I mean the ones you actually get the pieces of. There's some where I'm extremely close, like there's one for Tangled and one for Frozen that have just been sitting there for months with one piece left, and I'm like, oh my gosh, just complete, just complete it already, and it just doesn't happen. So that's a bummer. At least for these digging ones, then I'll just go mining with Pumbaa in the Vitalist mines, get more of those special crystals to make more elixirs, and just over the next couple of days, just go wild and dig up my Elysian fields so I can at least get a lot more before they patch that out. Oh yeah, another good fix is that sometimes the Inkies do not count towards your duties, so glad that's going to be fixed as well. One very annoying issue with the base game that I was really hoping would be in this update that's not, is the lighting glitch where lights don't come on at night. I used to be able to fix it by just going to the offset time of day settings, changing it to daytime, then putting it back to night, but not even that works anymore. I can only fix it by going to the title screen and reloading the save. I don't know of any easier way than that. Thankfully, my loading screens aren't as long anymore since the computer I got back in August, but for those of you who do have longer loading screens, that's even more of a pain. So that's pretty much it for the update. I love that we're finally getting Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, finally getting more points of rotation for objects, and being able to decorate certain pond objects. The floating islands sound really cool, but I'm not looking forward to the star paths becoming basically even longer with the bonus rewards tab. I feel like the recent star paths have become pretty grindy, except for the last one, of course, which was shorter, but I like that it was shorter. It almost felt like the beginning of Dreamlight Valley, the early access days, when I could just complete a star path so easily, and then I just have plenty of time to relax and play other games too. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this upcoming update in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.